Rise up, it's only for survival. Time's up, stop counting on my rivals. And bad luck, when I could be a legend, I could be a legend.
Hello everybody and welcome back into the Lubbock Christian Eagle Coaches Show. The last week that we're going to sit down with head football coach Chris Softley, but hey, it's bittersweet because it's the last week we possibly could.
That's right.
And you're in week 14. Week 15, I guess, if you count 0 week.
Yeah, what we're thankful for is one more week.
Yeah.
That's what we're thankful for.
Be thankful for 2 more days. And Lord willing, we get to Saturday, like you always say, Coach.
Right.
And then it's go time. But
right.
Before we get there, let's go over the state semifinal matchup with Colleyville Covenant. You play in Abilene, Texas last Saturday. Colleyville Covenant comes out and kind of hits you in the mouth a little bit. They go right down and score. And it was about resilience in the first half, and then the second half was all Eagles. What were you most proud of with your team in that football?
You know, I think probably I'd choose 2 things. I think the offensive efficiency I was proud of. I thought Alex Timmons did a great job. I thought the receivers, skill kids block on the perimeter, and I thought we were really efficient. O-line did a great job with some of the combinations we gave them. And man, in the second half, after they got in the locker room and took a deep breath, I was really proud how they played in the second half. So that would be 1, and then 2 would be the steadiness, just the resilience that we've talked about all year. I think that stems from a unified team, a team that loves each other, just staying steady. And Colleyville Covenant was every bit as expected. They were very talented, and we knew we were in for a 4-quarter ball game. And so trading punches there in the first half, I thought the kids did a good job of staying steady. We always say if we can get it to the 4th quarter, we feel like we have a chance with our mental toughness and our physical discipline. And so we think we gave ourselves a good chance in that, and then luckily we were able to put some space between us.
Yeah, Alex Lack with 2 big pick sixes. And you know what? I can tell Alex this if I see him this week, but we played Colleyville Covenant. I was in high school. I had 2 picks, and my brother broke them both up, and they ended up in Colleyville Covenant's hands for touchdowns, so that was a little sweet justice for me. Alex with a little payback. I kind of liked it, yeah. You know, it's 15 years later. But, Dustin, you were there. You've been with this team throughout the season. The offense, I mean, you put up 62 points. Obviously, we just talked about Lack having the 2 pick sixes. But Alex Timmons accounts for 7 touchdowns last week. I mean, the kids played good all year, but this has to be his best performance.
It was his best performance, and he found what worked in that quarterback draw, just going through. And not to – Caleb Coates did a great job of lead blocking on that play every single time that they did. And it just 8, 10, sometimes 12 yards, sometimes 5 yards on that play. And that was the bread and butter play that the Eagles offense ran. And it kind of gave a little bit more comfort to Alex by doing that in great positive yards with the 63-32 win.
Yeah, and we talk about Alex Timmons, but he spread the ball around.
Yeah.
I mean, Cash Howard, who's been kind of the go-to dude, and you can just throw it up to Cash Howard, and he's money all day. Yeah. But Cash only had 1 catch. Yeah. You said that earlier today, and it kind of wowed me, but you spread the ball around quite a bit. You got to be really happy with that.
I was really pleased with that. We have a lot of skill talent and kids that are a bunch of do-rights, and so to give them a chance to have the ball in their hand, they make special plays when they do. Not getting Cash enough touches, that's on me. But I'm really pleased. I mean, we feel really comfortable with each of these guys with the program in their hand. And so we would do the same game plan again if we had to be successful.
So you get the big win, 63-32 against Colleyville Covenant. And that's a team that beat Lubbock Trinity, a team that was in your district. They beat Arlington Pantego in the second round. Mm-hmm. And then, like you said, you went through a little bit of adversity in the first half. You stuck with them. Mm-hmm. But when you get in the fourth quarter, this team, the strength conditioning that you guys go through, it's second to none.
Yeah, again, I'm really pleased by that. We'll be challenged at another level of that this week. I know we'll talk about that in just a second. But, yeah, we just demand so much from our kids. They have to go through a lot in this program. And what I'm thankful for is that they get to see the fruit of their labor by seeing them create separation on teams in the fourth. And so that's a big sign. It's for our girl athletes as well as our boy athletes. Is Warbird, what we call our athletic period, Warbird can be a grind sometimes. And we kind of do it unapologetically, is to say, you're going to have to trust us on this. It's going to pay off when you need it. And you're going to want to dig into those reserves, and you're going to have them. And man, our conditioning, our kids have done a great job this year. And I thought we were ready to roll in the fourth quarter. I thought we could have played another one. And this week will be a test like no other, though. Yeah,
Geneva this week, Geneva School of Boerne in Waco, Texas at Panther Stadium, home of Waco Midway High School. State championship game, the first one in 15 years. I think this is the third one in Lubbock Christian School history, 93, 2004, and now in 2019. But Coach, every coach talks about it. Every team talks about it. The goal is to win a state. Well, first win a district championship, then a state championship is on the mind after that. You come in here week one, and that's the goal going forward. You know you have a good football team. This football team, and we talked about it earlier today, it just kind of has the it factor, kind of a team of destiny, so to speak, in these. But this Geneva team presents a unique task and a unique thing that you're going to have to do on Saturday to get a win. What is Geneva going to throw at you? What can we expect to see from them?
Yeah, we'll have to play our best game by far, and I guess that's the way you plan it for the state championship game. I wish it was different. But they're outstanding. They're well coached. They're disciplined, and they're bigger and stronger and faster. Probably, they're probably better looking. Who knows? But they're a great team, and they played a hard schedule, and they're ready for this moment. And they were there last year, so we know it'll be a unique challenge for us. But it's a challenge we're really excited for. It's a challenge we're excited to try to meet and to match ourselves up with an elite program like Boerne Geneva.
Yeah, and they were defeated by another team in our district in Trinity from Willow Park last year in the state championship game. Yeah. So, like I said, and like you said, Geneva's going to come in the second year in the state championship, maybe a little more hungrier. But you guys, what does Lubbock Christian do? What does a win look like on Saturday for Lubbock Christian in your eyes, in your mind?
Sure. It's funny you said everybody talks about state championships and district championships and so on and so forth. We really don't.
Yeah.
We just don't talk about those things. We feel like there's other things that we can control that we should talk about all the time. And that goes back to that unity. It goes back to our effort, making sure that we control what we can control. And so this week the theme is our max out theme. And it's Colossians 3:23, and it's whatever you do, work it with all your heart as working for the Lord, not for man. And that's the goal, is we'll be successful if we can give fully of our heart. If we give our best effort and they're better than us, then hats off to them, and we'll wear our head high, because that's what we can be and that's who we are. And so our definition of success is, did we give a max out? Did we give everything we had to be the best we could be, a wholehearted effort? And that's what we look for on Saturday. I tell you, this is a group that when other people talk to me from the outside, they say, I'll tell you what I'm proud of is your team is they always play really, really hard. Or it seems like they play above their potential. Or it seems like they're having so much fun and playing so hard and playing together. All those things wrap up into one. I couldn't be more pleased with how they describe our team. That's what we want to be about. We're still the same team that was picked to finish third in the district to start the year. Right. And so we're fully aware of some of our weaknesses. And we know the challenge that lies before us. Like you said earlier, I'm very thankful we have 48 more hours. Hopefully we can buckle down, get some more preparation in. And we understand that the best for us needs to be yet to come, because an opponent like no other is waiting for us on Saturday.
Yeah, and like you said, this team, you can just tell, as an outsider, sort of outsider, getting to see the day-to-day that you guys go through and being an alumni of this school and knowing what goes into winning a state championship. It's hard. And you talk about Warburg being a grind. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure it's harder now than it was when I was in school, and I didn't like it. But you do it because you know it's going to make you better.
That's right.
And seeing this team, seeing the way you guys perform has been an absolute blessing for me from the outside. I know Dustin feels the same way, getting to call all these games.
Absolutely.
And we won't get to do it on Saturday, but we'll be there. I got us 2 passes for the sidelines.
Great.
So we'll be good.
Good.
I won't be yelling at you, maybe the officials. But yeah, just extremely blessed to be a part of this year with you guys. And I can't say enough about how fun it's been this year. It's not over yet. This is our last one. So like I said, it's a little bittersweet for the coaches show, but maybe we'll do a a wrap-up coaches show, and you'll have a big ring on your finger.
I don't know. Yeah, the ring conversation, we can have that later. I don't know where I stand.
I get to talk about that stuff. He doesn't. He's looking forward to Geneva.
That's right. That's right. And you know, if I had to summarize it without going into too much detail, it would just be that I'm just so proud to coach these guys, to work with the staff that we get to work with this year. It's just a great group. We really enjoy being together, and the senior-led team that we have. You know, I love these guys. These are my first-year guys. They were freshmen when we came in. 4 years in the grind with them, and just couldn't be more proud of them. I'm so thankful that we get to show them on a big stage, and you know, Lord willing, and if I know these kids' heart, I think they'll represent Lubbock Christian. I think they'll represent their faith. And I think they'll be something that we can be proud of no matter what.
Dustin, I know we're excited.
We are. I am.
I'm excited. I can't wait to get to Waco, and I'm not even playing. I don't even have anybody that is playing except for this school, and feel very highly about this school, about you guys as a coaching staff, and I'd run through a wall.
Appreciate
I'm
that.
ready for it. If you want to suit up an extra guy, I'd be happy to.
Okay,
That's all
I'll
I'm
look
saying.
into it.
Yeah, I'm a little out of shape, but I can play special teams maybe. So anyway, Coach, good luck, safe travels. Can't wait to see you guys down there in Waco. Everybody, I know Eagle Nation shows out. They showed up and were loud in Abilene. We need to show up twice as much in Waco, Texas, and be just as loud, or if even louder. And I know Eagle Nation will. So until Saturday, go Eagles. Coach, good luck.
Thank you.
We're looking forward to it.
Thank you. Go Eagles.
Go Eagles.
Go Eagles.